Since the majority of boys and girls in high school say they're already having sex, many schools around the nation are debating whether to try to make sex safer by handing out condoms to anyone who asks. Our agenda reporter is Joe Bergantino.
In the Philadelphia public schools, there has been an epidemic increase in adolescent pregnancies. Syphilis infections among teenage students have tripled in 5 years. And even worse, health officials here are worried that the number of teenagers with AIDS may have doubled since 1988. So stakes are high as Philadelphia debates whether to distribute condoms in the schools.
Just saying no doesn't work with teenagers. If we tell them that condoms will help them not become pregnant, prevent disease, prevent AIDS, we then have to give them access to the use of those condoms.
Rather than giving them the tools to have sex, I think we should be giving them the tools on how to say no. We should be promoting chastity and abstinence and self-control.
No 15-year-old with their hormones raging is even going to stop to use a condom.
In New York, a similar debate recently ended with a school board vote in favor of condom distribution in the city's high schools. No counseling or parental permission required.
Now several other school systems, in addition to Philadelphia's, are considering following New York's lead. In each case, the arguments focus on 3 questions. Does the availability of condoms encourage sex? Does it encourage safer sex? And should parental permission be required?
2 studies, including one conducted by the Center for Population Options involving 6 different schools, have concluded that condom availability does not encourage sex, neither hastening its onset nor increasing its frequency. At Orr Academy, an inner-city Chicago high school, the answer to the question of whether to get parents' permission seems to be not if you want students to use condoms. Condoms have been available here for almost 5 years, but 90% of the boys at Orr are not coming into the school health clinic to get them. Many of the students say it is because they are first required to get their parents' written permission.
It's better off to just go to the store instead of going to the clinic, because your mother going to have to know, and half of the time I don't want my mother to know at all.
Well, if you know something that can prevent a disease, should a condom be used?
What students know or don't know is the key to whether they practice safer sex. 3 separate studies have concluded that when a high school combines condom distribution with a strong sex education program, contraceptive use increases and pregnancies decrease. A conclusion backed up by the experience of high schools in Toronto, Canada. Condoms are available here through dispensers in the washrooms. A comprehensive sex education program that teaches students about AIDS, condom use, and sexual morality began 8 years ago, long before condom dispensers were installed last May.
It's becoming more accepted that you can use a condom, and it's the responsibility of both partners to know that they're having safe sex. I think that message is getting across.
But the messages conveyed by the Toronto experience and a host of studies can easily be drowned out by the volume of debate that surrounds the controversial issue of condoms in schools. In Philadelphia and elsewhere, students, parents, and communities are bound to engage in a heated struggle as they attempt to strike a balance between concerns about sexual morality and the moral obligation to combat an epidemic of teen pregnancy and AIDS. Joe Bergantino, ABC News, Philadelphia.